the sights, sounds, and tastes that celebrate our new Americans. That's next on Columbus Neighborhoods.
Support for Columbus Neighborhoods is provided by
At American Electric Power, we've been proud sponsors of WOSU Public Media for many years and strong supporters of our headquarters city here in Columbus, both downtown and in neighborhoods like yours.
State Auto Insurance Companies, serving customers and communities for nearly a century. Today, a technology and transformation company. Risk takers, creators, innovators. A company defined not by its history, but by its people. State Auto. The Columbus Foundation. Smart philanthropy for a smart city. ColumbusFoundation.org. Bailey Cavalieri. Your relationship with your law firm doesn't need to be complicated, it just needs to be right. CODA. Keeps our community moving forward. Falgren Mortine Marketing and Communications. Think wider. Ohio Health focuses on you and your family with a mission to improve the health of our communities. And by contributions from these and other Columbus area families who support WOSU. Thank you.
Food is one of the best ways to get to know another culture, and we have plenty of food for you in this episode. Along with new recipes, other cultures bring their own language and customs to the city, and we're richer for learning a different way of life. It's hard to believe that at one time the Italians were the new kids on the block. Our first story explores their journey and how they brought a little bit of Italy to Columbus.
The high point of Italian immigration in this country is in the 1880s. They're coming in various points of entry all across Columbus, and then they're going to be settling sometimes in what had been or alongside predominantly African American communities. Milo Grogan, Flytown is another good example.
In those days, you had to have a sponsor, and generally somebody from the vicinity who would sponsor you to come over. My dad never told me who his sponsor was, but I do know that he then was responsible for the rest of the family coming over.
Friends know friends and cousins know cousins, and you have this very rich community.
My dad came in 1954. His sister sponsored him. He worked at the Marble Cliff Quarry doing most of all the labor, hard jobs that the other skilled labor guys didn't do, to make enough money so the rest of us can come from Italy. This is our passport where we came from Italy to America. When I look at this, it reminds me how it was just a mother and four young children together, and all the things we had to go through just so we can come to America, to be reunited with our father and my sister and brother.
The first generation kind of set the stage for the second generation and the third generation following them to give them a life which was better.
They came here because jobs were similar to maybe the things that they had done in Italy. And my people are from Bisaccia, and that was an agricultural place. People came and bought houses and had big gardens.
They would grow the whole yard. They did it all by hand. They do a lot of tomatoes. They canned all the tomatoes, the green beans, the zucchinis. You know, Mom, they used to freeze them and can them and jar them.
The biggest crop were grapes. When the grapes were harvested, that's the time that they started making their wine. It seemed a natural thing for me. Didn't everybody make their wine from grapes that they grew?
And I remember we made it down the basement, so we had the wine press and the grinder, and it took about 2-3 days to grind all that stuff and press, and then you put them in a big barrel and you let them ferment. And once they stop fermenting, then you tap it, you close it, and then just around Christmas time is when they had their first glass of wine. And every time you had family gatherings, you always had a bottle of wine on the table.
My grandfather made wine every year with his pals, fellow immigrants that had come over from Italy, and we would help them grind the grapes for the wine that they made. And I might add, it was maybe the worst wine I've ever had, but they had a good time making it.
Most of the Italians, they brought with them a lot of their lifestyle from the regions in Italy they came from. They brought with them a lot of skills around Italian cooking, Italian food, and Italian restaurants.
You don't need to necessarily know a whole lot of the language to be able to do this. You have a food that is definitely appealing to other people in Columbus. You suddenly are building bridges across bowls of pasta. Pizzutis are a good example, who are starting really in the old Flytown area, who are going to move into the Tri-Village area, and they'll be the next generation building it up more and more and more.
Pizzuti's restaurant was the premier restaurant in Columbus at this day. It was right up here on Elmwood and Fifth Avenue. And I think every Italian lady or teenage girl worked there at one time. That's a place where almost every Italian had their wedding dinners there. They even had a traffic light there because it was so busy all the time.
My granddad, his proper name was Salvatore Pizzuti, lived on the second floor and began serving meals in the rooms on the first floor, and eventually built up a restaurant trade, and through 14 additions ended up with a restaurant that seated over 450 people, which continued into the 1980s.
Papa Pizzuti and Mama Pizzuti just created what I call a mom and pop Italian restaurant, which everybody seemed to like, everybody. The Italians, you know, the non-Italians, everybody liked it.
It was just what Grandview Heights and Marble Cliff have been known for, wrapping their arms around the Italian community and drawing them into the warmth of the area.
To find out the whole Italian immigration story, log on to columbusneighborhoods.org and watch Columbus Neighborhoods Tri-Village. There was a time not too long ago that spices like curry and coriander were exotic and hard to find in Midwest grocery stores. We have our Indian neighbors to thank for bringing some heat to the table. Some dishes get Americanized, but at Indian Oven, the original spices still stand out.
We are downtown at Indian Oven on East Main Street. Owner Murad Hussain learned to cook from his mom in Bangladesh. In 1996, he opened his first Indian oven. Do you have a favorite? What's your favorite?
In this menu, if I don't like something to eat, it will not come to your table.
So everything's your favorite. He imports his spices and all the dishes are strictly authentic with traditional ingredients. Chicken, lamb, or beef come in a variety of sauces depending on your preference for mild, creamy, or spicy.
In Indian Oven, you'll get the less greasy food than any other restaurant in Columbus, Indian restaurant in Columbus. That's why I'm a little skinny, you know.
So it's actually good for me. I'll eat and lose weight at the same time.
And not lose weight at the same time.
No, you said it, I'm committing to it. I'm
not
digging in.
Lose the weight at the same time, but I want to make sure you eat the healthy food.
Lamb chop is a house specialty, plus there are 8 different types of naan. Stuffed or plain, sweet or spicy. It's real important to you that you don't Americanize any of your food. Why is that?
If you're going to be American, the Indian food, what are you going to eat?
Right.
You have to get the Indian theme on it. The American food is bland.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong? It's bland.
Compared to this, yes. You financed all of this yourself. You didn't go get any loans, no financial assistance.
Nope.
Why was that important to you?
I work and get some money from my family, little bit. If you get the finance from the bank, you have to pay the interest. So overhead.
Right.
So less overhead, less headache.
Right.
And bank, if you will not pay in on time, they're going to knocking your door, collection this, and I don't want this kind of headache. I have enough headache.
Right. Now, how hard was that?
Oh, it is hard, but a friend of mine helped me a lot. No, I owe him all of my life. Very good friend, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If you can get people to trust you and respect you, they're more likely to give you
because
opportunities
if
and
you
support
keep your commitment, you'll find the people
right.
help you out. And not only that, also God will help you out too.
So now you started the restaurant in 1996, and Columbus has changed a lot since then. A lot more immigration, a lot more foreign-born residents. What changes have you seen, and what do you think the impact has been on our city?
Columbus has so many starting business. I visit so many other cities to settle down, but I could not find a city like this. Not too expensive, not too inexpensive in between. And Columbus is I believe Columbus is very family-oriented city.
So if you are from a country or a culture that is very family-oriented, it makes Columbus a really good place to be.
Good place, and people love each other.
All right. With immigration and immigrants being a large part of the national dialogue, has that had any impact or effect on your life or your outlook or your experience here?
Right now, people is suffering, but without immigrant, America cannot sustain that long. Immigrant build this country, you coming, you build your family over here, you build business, you build this and that, then you're getting old, the another one is coming, just like a pipeline, you know what I'm saying? You cannot stop the flow. If this land give you so many good things, if you give this land back something else, the land will give you so many good things, you know what I'm saying?
What makes you proud to be from Bangladesh? Make me fall in love with Bangladesh.
Why I am proud to be Bangladeshi? Because I was born there. My, the mother connection, over there. And, in America, everybody have a connection from the overseas because they're the immigrant.
Right.
Like you from Spain. Maybe you are not from Spain, your father or your forefather or generation from Spain, but somehow you have a blood connection over there. Mm-hmm. That's all beauty of America, you know what I'm saying? And when somewhere something happens, some other country, American people always helping their hand to help these people out. Doesn't matter what color they are, what religious they are, how they look, that doesn't matter. When they hurt something somewhere else, they always, people in America, their beauty, because their connection is overseas. They're always helping their hand to help these people out.
Beautiful.
That's the beauty of America.
Well, thank you so much for spending the time with me today and sharing your restaurant with us. It's been beautiful.
It's my pleasure.
Craft beer is big in Columbus. Ever wonder how we ranked alongside big brewing cities like Portland? Find out about that story and more at Curious C-Bus, where you submit a question online, and if voters agree, we report the story together. Look for stories, submit a question, or log on for a voting round at wosu.org/curious.
The best way to get to know another culture is to taste their food. But where do you start? Our next story is a how-to to get you going.
As Columbus becomes more and more diverse, we have neighbors come from all around the world and bring all this amazing food with them.
When you want to learn about other people, you usually start off with their cuisine first, and then you go from there.
Food is a great way to find common ground with people because eating is something that we all do. And so if you go and you try someone's food, it's a very good way to forge an initial bond. There's a lot of cuisines, that we're very familiar with. Chinese food has been around in the United States for, 100 years, and people have had a chance to grow up with it. But when you are presented with an ethnic cuisine like, Ghanaian or Kenyan, you just don't know what to expect. It may be you don't know what to order, you don't know what's going to be good. The look of the restaurant or the name is unfamiliar.
We serve authentic, original Ethiopian food. Everything is natural, and we get our recipe, everything that we use from back home.
We cook Somali food inspired by my mom's recipes from back home.
We have a lot of diversity customers who come to us and taste our food, and they like it and they come back.
The food we do it here is for everybody, not only Senegalese people. Because I have a lot of customers from here. I have a lot of customers from the other part of Africa too.
We give them friendship service, great food, clean environment area, so they can pass their word for their family, friends.
We started off with a website called Taco Trucks Columbus. As we were exploring the taco trucks, we started finding all of these other restaurants and realizing, for example, how much Somali food there was in Columbus. So we started another website called Alt Eats Columbus, exploring different immigrant kitchens and ethnic food. And then the interest that we had in both of those websites and people wanting to come with us and organizing events led us to create Columbus Food Adventures. We run tours every week, and we also organize private tours for groups as well. We really love introducing people to all the different ethnic cuisines and different neighborhoods and restaurants in Columbus. And just be a little bit of a hand holder as people experience something new.
They always supporting us, and they bring customers to us, and the customer, they come back and they bring other people.
The more people who visit a restaurant from outside of its original community really helps those restaurant owners feel welcome and feel at home and feel part of the wider community in Columbus.
New Americans used to gather in parts of town like German Village to live, socialize, and get their news. Now everyone is spread out all over. This next story shows us how the Latino community uses the internet to create a sense of belonging.
Nowadays, we need this. We need to be heard. We need to, be able to be out there, exposed, not to be afraid, just to be empowered.
¿Listas? 5, 4, 3, 2.
I decided to start this TV channel because of the lack of information that there were for the Latino community. When I got here to Columbus, they were starting to have a radio station. There were a lot of newspapers, but there wasn't TV.
I like to be very involved with the community, so I was very happy and excited to see Canal Hispano TV right there.
We are targeting the Spanish-speaking population. That's why we chose the Canal Hispano TV, the Hispanic TV channel. I have a background in graphic design back in Mexico. We would have some classes about filming, video production and television, but it was more like theory. But then, once I started doing this, I was able to learn how to edit, how to build a website, just by reading and watching videos. And now with YouTube, you can learn a lot of stuff there. So then the other part on how to do research, that's another thing. And it's like also time consuming, and it's also challenging, I guess, because you have to really find the right source of information. It's just a matter of applying what you read and watch and just try to do it and go ahead and do it, because sometimes you just think about it too much. Sometimes you never do anything. So, as I said, it's my passion to create. We are low budget. We don't have expensive equipment. Our camera, lights, and that's it. At least we try to come up with good information and quality information for the community.
Muy buenos días, Internet. Bienvenidos a este programa que se llama Arriba Columbus. Primeramente queremos darles...
The programs are for the people, right? So the people make those programs. So it is very interesting to listen to their point of views.
No sabemos si nos vemos bien con el cabello.
We have incorporated those type of little consejos, like free counseling. You get them from that, and you know what? They're free.
We wanted to cover more events or different type of events. So one day we decided to go with the Columbus Crew, SC. The first time we went there, they said, sorry, no, I don't think we can give you. But then the next year we came back, we showed them again what we had done so far, and they gave us a chance, and they gave us credentials per game. And we're also covering the crew again this year. So we are trying to, little by little, open, our way into all of these organizations as well. So it's been challenging because sometimes when you don't have enough experience, they don't open the doors so easily. But I think with constant work and consistency, I think that's the best way in order to open those doors. I know that there are the big networks. Probably right now we can't compete with them, but we are covering a specific niche here in Columbus, more locally, basically.
We just don't look for, to be up there. No. We want them to know that we're a full resource, that maybe we can help and maybe we can get help from them as well.
Now with the social media You can reach as many people as you want or as you can afford, because also there's a way to promote it. If we put everything together, like with social media, our website, YouTube and Google, we are almost reaching 50,000-60,000 people here in Columbus only. Once we get more established locally, we will try to expand to other cities in Ohio. Mainly we started in Ohio, but why not? Our vision is to be one of the most important resources of information, not only locally but nationally. So we're starting little by little. It's a lot of work, but I also have a great team of people who are helping me, provide all this content and produce the video.
It's not about if you're Hispanic, if you're Latino, if you're, whatever you are, we're human beings. The closer that we are together, the more things we're going to accomplish. So it is very important to have Canal Hispano TV out there, because we're going to be a huge resource.
In the future, who knows, we may be as big as CNN or NBC. We're happy to be, that inspiration for others to start doing their own shows or their own TV channels. So I think that's a good way to show that if I could do it, anybody else can do it.
Our new Americans have a lot on their plates. They have to adjust to a new culture, a new language, and a new way of life. And they have to adjust to our misperceptions about them. We sat down with Columbus-born Dr. Yosef Khan to find out ways that we can better understand our Muslim neighbors.
And so I was in the airport, and I had a couple hours before my interview, and I just thought I would hang out in the airport before taking the taxi to the office. And I was having a slice of pizza, and this gentleman came up to me and he says, "That beard that you have, is that for religious reasons?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And he said, "Are you one of those Muslims? Are you one of those Muslims?" And I said, "Well, yes, I am." And then he said, "You know what? I want to kill all of you." He said, "I want to kill all of you." And so I sat down and I said, "Okay, that's, everybody's entitled to their opinion." But I said, "Why don't you sit down with me and have a slice of pizza?" And, I offered him a slice of pizza. He was a very generous man. He sat down with me, and we had a very delightful conversation for about 45 minutes on his perceptions, his misperceptions, my perceptions. And at the end of the conversation, he said, "You know what? You're a really nice guy, and I'm glad we had this conversation. I still want to kill you, but I'm glad we had this conversation." But my overall thought on the whole conversation is, if he really wanted to do something, he would have done something. And my true belief is something in that conversation impacted him. Something in that conversation had a meaningful impact on him. And then he really understood that things aren't necessarily how he first envisioned.
What can we do better as a community? I think we all want to strive to do better.
Sure. I would say stop what you're doing in our busy lives. Take a deep breath. Look to your left, look to your right, look all around you, and take the sights and sounds of Columbus in. And if you see somebody who looks different than you, who may be acting different than you, who perhaps is very different than you, go up, approach them, and ask them who they are, what's their story. Ask them, "How are you?" And really mean it, "How are you?" And not something that's just passive in our daily, very busy lives. And I think once you make that eye contact with a person, once you sincerely ask, "How are you? What's your story?" I think that will start a dialogue, a conversation. And towards the end of the dialogue and conversation, you'll probably end up learning something.
Thanks for being with us. And remember, you can catch all our episodes on columbusneighborhoods.org. Plus, see our stories on the WOSU mobile app. And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll see you back here next week on Columbus Neighborhoods.
Pride, but I still need you by my side.
Support for Columbus Neighborhoods is provided by
At American Electric Power, we've been proud sponsors of WOSU Public Media for many years and strong supporters of our headquarters city here in Columbus, both downtown and in neighborhoods like yours.
State Auto Insurance Companies, serving customers and communities for nearly a century. Today, a technology and transformation company. Risk takers, creators, innovators. A company defined not by its history, but by its people. State Auto. The Columbus Foundation. Smart philanthropy for a smart city. ColumbusFoundation.org. Bailey Cavalieri. Your relationship with your law firm doesn't need to be complicated, it just needs to be right. CODA. Keeps our community moving forward. Falgren Mortine Marketing and Communications. Think wider. Ohio Health focuses on you and your family with a mission to improve the health of our communities. And by contributions from these and other Columbus area families who support WOSU. Thank you.